Hello YouTube, Witty Butter here, and I am playing Pokémon Flora Sky. It's a Pokémon Emerald hack, and it is incredibly well done. I mean, they've even changed the whole opening here. Not drastically, but it's still amazing what they've done. You see Shaman. Yeah. Fun fact. The person riding the bike is a male or female, depending on if you have a save already. I don't, so it seems to have defaulted to a female. Yeah, this is cool. And then here we see Arceus. For people who don't know, and why wouldn't you? It's the god of everything. Yeah. And that's how we know that this hack involves Gen 4 Pokemon at least. It also includes Gen 5, which is just awesome. I'd put text speed up. The other options are fine, really. You know, yeah. Just your basic stuff. Yeah, internal battery. This is because I'm playing on a ROM. Or, not a ROM, I'm playing a ROM. I'm playing on an emulator. So, yeah. Doesn't actually have an internal battery. Typical opening. This is Birch. Memory fails me as to if he actually is the Generation 3 professor or not. I really can't remember. This is the typical opening. And you've got him just saying, I study Pokemon and stuff. So yeah, here's a name thing. I called myself Butter, because, you know, it's the second part of my screen name. There's also a third menu for numbers and stuff. I don't know why you'd need it, to be honest. Unless your name's really kooky or something. Yep, small town. Renamed the whole thing. Small town is kind of a precursor to the fact that they've changed a ton of the map. It's absolutely incredible, to be honest, how much they've changed. And yeah, the thing about this hack though, Flora Sky, it's actually kind of difficult. I wouldn't say it's as difficult as Shiny Gold X, but it's got a challenge to it. You kind of need to use strategy more than you do in the actual console games, because in those you can just tank everything and use brute force, but here you have to actually think things through. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Vigoroth movers in Emerald, which is, it's fine. It was Machoke, I think, in Ruby and Sapphire. Why is that GameCube orange? I never had an orange GameCube. I don't even think orange would work for a GameCube, to be honest. I liked purple. I mean, I don't have it anymore, but purple suited it. It really suited its figure. If I can say that without sounding perverted. How can you be perverted to a games console? That's some freaky fetish. Yeah, selling clock. Mum just essentially tells you to go check your desk, and like all Pokemon games, hacks included, you get a free potion, which for some reason you stored, or your mother stored, despite you not having a Pokemon up till this day. So, yeah, Cynthia. She is the champion of Sinnoh, I think, which is Gen 4. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, that's changed. I think Gen 3 was Steven. But he kind of left anyway. Not entirely sure why. Pokemon games are really more about gameplay than lore. Ooh, free thing. Anyone around? No, take it! Oh. Damn it. Oh, hey, mate. Oh, she's getting all shy. Isn't that cute? Take her stuff. Take it. Yeah. Stupid kids' games, forcing you to have morals. Right, yeah. She says go meet her dad, but who cares? I can't be bothered to waste my time seeing an old man, so I'm just going to start my adventure now. Go out and find some rare Pokemon. No, that never happens. You never find any rare Pokemon straight away. Well, you kind of do, to be honest. Oh wait, Cresselia! Oh, she was an illusion, lovely. Flash is quite cool. You don't really see her much, at least I haven't. I've only really beaten the game once, though, so this is kind of going to be a learning experience for me, because they have changed movesets and stuff. They've added a few new moves, typical styles: grass, fire, and water. I actually choose Piplup, not because I prefer it or anything, but because it can learn Surf. And yeah, pretty much my first HM slave of the game. Anyway, as I was saying, they've changed movesets and stuff, and I'm not entirely sure if the Pokemon I'm going to be using has got its original moveset, or if it's changed a lot or anything. So, yeah, not entirely sure how that's going to work out for me. Yeah. Oh yeah, just that's your typical beat up a wild Pokemon start game. I think there was a Poochyena thing in Ruby and Sapphire. My memory's a little hazy. It's been ages since I played them. I never actually played through Emerald, which, yeah, I should probably, do that at some point. Oh well. No, I don't want to see your daughter. I said no. No. I hate people like that. They just don't take no for an answer. Maybe it's something to do with his age. Maybe he has really, really short-term memory. Oh yeah, that would actually make a lot of sense. Another use of your mother. She actually lets you heal your Pokemon. Essentially telling you to rest in the chair, and that somehow heals your Pokemon. Don't ask me why, but it's useful. So we're just going to use our mother for that. Admittedly, it's a bit rude, but that building above me right now is the Pokemon daycare. Yes, it's in the first town in this game. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I never really used it. I just put routes in there and kind of left it forever. I don't even know how many levels it got. Now this is a new spin on the whole first arrival battle thing. Instead of as soon as after you get your Pokemon they just challenge you, you actually go and seek them out here, which is nice. It's fresh, kind of. Now I had such terrible luck with my Piplups. Every single one. Well, yeah, because I reloaded saves and stuff just to do stuff and test how the game runs and stuff. Even in my first playthrough, yes, I used a Piplup. Or an Empoleon, as you mean. But yeah, they all were just awful. I kept getting critical hits against me, and because Turtwig's secondary move here, aside from his damaging one, is Withdraw, as you saw earlier, which increases defense one stage. Whereas Piplup's is Growl, which reduces the opponent's attack one stage. Yeah, I forgot to mention, as you saw earlier, Piplup ate an Auron Berry. That's nice. They've actually started you with a berry. Probably assuming you're going to get a crap starter, like I did. Ooh. Thing about this game, you don't actually get to name your starter. I don't know, I guess I'm just used to Red and Blue naming Gary, or Blue, as he's known. Yeah, now we're just going back to Birch's place. And this is kind of where the journey starts to begin, for real. And, yeah, not that anything before this is real. and I figured Piplup had a bit of a beating there, so despite eating a berry, it needs a bit more healing. So it wants to sit in a chair. A nice little sit down, cup of tea maybe. Wonderful. Smalltown is a nice map. It's... I say nice. I guess I just mean different. I don't know, that's one of the main things I really like about people reworking maps and stuff. It's fresh, it's lovely. Yep, getting the Pokédex, as you do in every game. Not that I'm complaining, it's quite useful, although it's going to be almost useless in this playthrough. And here we get Pokeballs. Lovely. We could get 5? Yeah, 5. Although we're probably not going to use all of them, because I don't think I'll get any more HM slaves before I get Great Balls. So... But I might need something to learn Rock Smash, unless Piplup can. Now I'm just thinking aloud. I'm sorry. Moving on, where are we going? Oh yeah, through the cave. Now we're heading to the next route, which is nice. Nice fast start, I guess. And this is where we meet this lovely chap. Wears a hoodie. I guess he'd be frowned upon by old people. But I guess that's besides the point. He's Sky. He's kind of a badass. Well, he is to me. Although he does have a Hippodon, or a hippo thingy. I can't remember what its pre-evolution is. Anyway, they're stupid. I don't like them. And there's Wally. Anyone who's played through Ruby or Sapphire or Emerald will know him as the guy who doesn't know how to catch Pokemon. And here, he's gonna catch a Pokemon. This is the typical how to catch Pokemon tutorial, actually. And as usual, as per Gen 3, Wally gets a routes. Uses your Pokemon to actually get his routes, but it's alright, it's alright. The Piplup, the routes doesn't actually use any offensive moves, just growl. Which is fine. I'd be pretty annoyed if he actually hurt my Pokemon. Yeah, interesting thing. How does Wally know how to catch Pokemon so well, enough to teach someone else, if he doesn't actually have a Pokemon himself? Just throwing that out there. I guess it's best not to question it too much. But, just, yeah. Doesn't use the critical capture system, because, as you'll see later on, they haven't really used any of these main big changes, like abilities and some of the new moves on the Gen 4 Pokemon. A good example of that would be Cottony, which doesn't have Prankster. I can't remember what it has in this, but because Prankster wasn't in the 3rd gen, they haven't put it in here, which I guess is fair enough. And now we are hunting for our Pokemon. See, I actually had to cut out a bunch of wild encounters here. You can get Routes, Zigzagoon, and Patrat here. And yes, this is the Patrat we're going to be using. Yeah. I haven't actually checked its stats, not in this video at least. Well, I guess I'll show that at the start of the next one. Hopefully it's good. I'd like some nice things. Something not completely useless. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't actually like Patrat. It's not like a moveset or an evolution thing. It's just the looks of it. It's, I don't know. It's like Hypnotoad, but in a mammal form. And here we have a clear example of my amazing creativity and originality, Pamela. Yep. I guess I'll get more used to Pamela later on. I'll get close to her. We'll have an emotional bond. Yeah. That's a little more creepy than I meant it to sound. Well, I figure it's kind of late in the day, it's getting dark out, so I guess I should go to bed, and that will kind of be where I say bye-bye